Deep in the heart of Russia, hidden within the Kamchatka Peninsula, lies a land of fire and water. This is the Valley of Geysers, a place where the earth seems to breathe. Imagine a valley carved by ancient volcanoes, cloaked in emerald green. Now picture plumes of boiling water erupting skyward, sending shimmering clouds of steam into the crisp air. This is the scene that greets you in the Valley of Geysers, a geothermal wonderland unmatched anywhere else on Earth. The valley is a symphony of sounds and smells. The air hums with the hiss of steam vents and the gurgling of mud pots. The ground rumbles beneath your feet, a constant reminder of the immense forces at work. And then a geyser erupts, its scalding water, a dazzling spectacle against the backdrop of lush vegetation. The Valley of Geysers is home to over 20 named geysers, each with its own unique personality. Some erupt in a furious torrent, while others offer a more gentle display. The Velikan Geyser, one of the largest, can shoot water over 70 feet into the air, a breathtaking demonstration of nature's raw power. But the geysers are only part of the story. The valley is dotted with countless hot springs, mud pots, and fumaroles, each a testament to the geothermal energy simmering beneath the surface. The water in these springs and pools is rich in minerals, painting the landscape in vibrant hues of red, orange, and yellow. What creates this mesmerizing display of geothermal activity? The answer lies deep beneath the Earth's surface. Imagine molten rock known as magma rising from the Earth's core. This magma heats the surrounding rocks, creating a vast underground reservoir of heat. Water from rainfall and melting snow seeps down through cracks and fissures in the Earth's crust. As this water reaches the superheated rocks, it turns into steam. The steam expands rapidly, building up tremendous pressure. This pressure forces the water upwards through any available opening, creating a geyser. Think of it like a giant pressure cooker, with the earth itself acting as the heating element. The frequency and intensity of geyser eruptions depend on the size and shape of the underground plumbing system, as well as the availability of water and heat. Mud pots, another fascinating feature of the valley, are created when hot water mixes with volcanic clay and dissolved minerals. The steam bubbles up through the mud, creating a bubbling, gurgling spectacle. Fumaroles, on the other hand, are vents that release steam and volcanic gases directly into the atmosphere. These gases can create colorful deposits on the surrounding rocks, further adding to the valley's otherworldly beauty. The Valley of Geysers is a dynamic environment, constantly changing and evolving. New geysers can form, while others may become dormant or even extinct. This constant state of flux makes the valley an even more captivating place to visit. A stark reminder that our planet is a living, breathing entity. You might think that such an extreme environment would be devoid of life, but you would be wrong. The Valley of Geysers is a haven for a surprising diversity of plants and animals, all uniquely adapted to thrive in this geothermal wonderland. The heat from the geysers and hot springs creates microclimates, allowing plants to flourish even in the harsh conditions. Look closely at the edges of the steaming pools and you'll find vibrant green mosses and delicate ferns, their roots clinging to the warm, moist soil. Higher up, the slopes are carpeted in wildflowers, their bright colors a stark contrast to the surrounding volcanic rock. These plants have developed special adaptations to survive in the presence of high temperatures and mineral-rich soils. The animal life is equally fascinating. Brown bears, drawn by the abundance of salmon in the nearby rivers, are frequent visitors to the valley. They can often be seen lumbering through the steam, seemingly unfazed by the heat. Foxes, wolverines, and even snow sheep also call this unique ecosystem home. But perhaps the most intriguing inhabitants are the microscopic extremophiles that thrive in the boiling hot springs. These tiny organisms, some of the toughest life forms on Earth, have adapted to survive in conditions that would kill most other creatures. Their existence offers a glimpse into the potential for life in the most extreme environments, both on Earth and beyond. The Valley of Geysers remained hidden from the outside world for centuries, a secret guarded by the rugged Kamchatka landscape. It was not until 1941 that this natural wonder was stumbled upon by chance. A young scientist, Tatiana Ustinova, and her guide were exploring the caldera when they came across a plume of steam rising from a previously unexplored canyon. Intrigued, they ventured closer, and to their astonishment, they found themselves surrounded by erupting geysers and bubbling hot springs. The discovery of the Valley of Geysers was a sensation, a testament to the fact that even in the 20th century, there were still hidden wonders to be found on our planet. The indigenous people of Kamchatka, the Itelmens, had long known about the valley's existence. They called it the land of smoking earth and believed it to be a sacred place inhabited by powerful spirits. Legends and stories about the valley were passed down through generations, woven into the fabric of their culture. Following its discovery, the Valley of Geysers quickly gained recognition as a natural wonder of global significance. It became a symbol of Russia's wild beauty and a popular destination for scientists and adventurers alike. Reaching the Valley of Geysers is an adventure in itself. Located in a remote corner of the Kamchatka Peninsula, the valley is accessible only by helicopter. The journey takes you over vast expanses of untouched wilderness, a breathtaking panorama of volcanoes, forests, and rivers. As you approach the valley, the first thing you notice is the steam. Plumes of white rise from the valley floor, creating an ethereal mist that hangs in the air. The helicopter lands on a small platform, and as you step out, you are greeted by a symphony of sounds. The hissing of steam vents, the gurgling of mud pots, and the roar of erupting geysers. Wooden boardwalks wind their way through the valley, allowing visitors to safely observe the geothermal features. Guided tours led by knowledgeable park rangers provide insights into the valley's geology, ecology, and history. The experience is both awe-inspiring and humbling, a reminder of the immense power and beauty of the natural world. Visiting the Valley of Geysers is a journey back in time to a primordial landscape shaped by forces that have been at work for millennia. It is a place where you can witness the raw power of nature and marvel at the resilience of life, even in the most extreme environments. The Valley of Geysers is a fragile ecosystem, vulnerable to the impacts of human activity. To preserve this natural wonder for future generations, strict conservation measures are in place. The valley is part of the Kronotsky Nature Reserve, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and access is strictly regulated. Visitors are only allowed to enter the valley on guided tours, and they must stay on designated boardwalks to minimize their impact on the fragile environment. Collecting rocks, plants, or other natural objects is strictly prohibited. These regulations are essential to ensure that the valley remains pristine for generations to come. Conservation efforts also focus on scientific research and monitoring. Scientists from around the world come to the Valley of Geysers to study its unique geology, ecology, and extremophile life. Their research helps us understand how geothermal systems work and how life adapts to extreme environments. This knowledge is essential for developing sustainable ways to harness geothermal energy and for protecting similar environments around the world. The Valley of Geysers is a reminder that we are stewards of our planet and that we have a responsibility to protect its natural wonders. By supporting conservation efforts, we can help ensure that this geothermal wonderland continues to inspire awe and wonder for generations to come.